The last part that we need to make is board D, which is our side. First, we're going to go to File, New, and select Part. And we're going to draw the side on the right plane and right view. When we draw our side, we first need to set up a template to get the correct slope of our board. We're going to go to the Sketch tab and select our line tool. When we draw our template, we are going to click or make points with 4 on the bottom, then we're going to go to vertical, and then we'll make 5 points on top. So when I start, I'm going to start right at this intersection of these arrows. I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll go vertical. I'll click. That's 1. I'm going 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I still have my tools, line tool selected, so I'll hit escape to escape out, and I'm going to smart dimension this. I'm going to smart dimension point to point, starting in the bottom left. So from here to here is going to be 4 inches. Our next point to point will be 6 inches. And our last point on the bottom will be 4 inches. The 4-inch measurements are the bottom of your step stool. Now we're going to create the height of our step stool and put the height at 15.75 inches. On the top, we'll start on the far right side here, and we'll go point to point, and we'll put that at 2 inches. Our next point to point at 4 inches, then 2 inches again, and our last one is 4 inches. So the reason for this template is to create our slope of our legs. So the bottom of the legs are right here. The top, the slope, it'll go from this point to that point. So we're going to draw those diagonals now. The next part that we're going to do is there is a void in between the two legs, and we're going to put the top of that void in here now. So we're going to put a line across right here. So when we do this, we're going to go to this interior diagonal line, and when it turns orange, that's when you could click. And we're just going to go straight across until you get orange again and click. I'll hit escape, and we're going to smart dimension that line, the height of it, at 4.75. Now that I have the correct slope and the correct height of this void that's going to be right here, now I can hit escape, and I'm going to get rid of some extra lines that we don't need. So this bottom line here, the far right line, top 2-inch part there, and then these overall long diagonal slopes. At this point, we're going to go to the line tool and connect where our legs are going to go. Your shape should enclose just like that. We'll hit exit sketch. Then we'll select our sketch and hit features. We're going to extrude this to 0.75. That is the size of wood we're going to use throughout this project. We'll hit enter to make it 3-dimensional and check mark. The next item we're going to do is fillet. These corner pieces here are very sharp, especially we're going to build this with plywood. They tend to break. Okay, so we're going to make sure we have full preview selected, and we'll go to our fillet parameters and set our measurement at 0.75. We're going to round off 6 corners here. One in this corner, this corner, this top corner, and the same on the opposite side. That's looking pretty good. I will confirm it by hitting the check mark. Now those won't break as easily, but we still have sharp kind of edges there. So we're going to fillet one more time, and we're going to use a router that is 0.25 inches or a 1/4 inch router bit or fillet. Full preview still selected, and if I select the corner here, it will fillet everything minus the top here. We don't want the top filleted because your top of your step stool will sit right on top of that. After that's selected, you hit check mark. At this point, your sideboard is complete. So please save, this is board D.